Solar panels are expensive. They do nothing for curb appeal. The installation process is complex and the panels don't even work without sun. Plus, solar installation companies are scam artists, right? Hey now, don't jump to conclusions. My name is Josh, coming to you from MPower Solar, a family-owned residential solar installation company in NYC that's dedicated to building a greener, more sustainable future. Now get powered up because today we're busting the top 5 solar myths and bringing you the facts. You won't believe the biggest myth about solar, and it's the one that's stopping homeowners from saving thousands. Stick around to the end to find out. Solar systems are expensive. It's important to note that pricing will vary depending on your location, product size, and features of your home. According to NerdWallet, the total price for installing solar in your residence begins around $14,000. But thanks to federal and local incentives, that initial lump sum starts to decrease faster than you can say solar savings. Let's get into a breakdown of these incentives. At the federal level, investing in residential solar might qualify you for a tax credit through the Inflation Reduction Act. This credit is equal to 30% of your system cost. According to Solar Reviews, this federal tax credit saves homeowners an average of $6,545 when they install solar. Again, this depends on your unique situation, but you're likely to qualify for federal incentive if you are purchasing solar for the home you live in most of the time, as long as the home is in the US. Now for state incentives. Each state offers different solar incentives. But in this video, we'll take a look at New York State's incentives because that's where we're located. New York State offers residents a 25% tax credit for solar panels installed at their personal residence. Although this tax credit is limited to $5,000, it can be carried over for up to 5 years. New York State also offers a property tax exemption. If solar panels increase your property value, you can apply to exempt that increase from your property taxes. When approved, you won't pay higher property taxes as a result of going solar. In place of this property tax exemption, eligible residents of New York City are offered a 7.5% tax abatement through January 1st, 2035. Following approval, the abatement is applied to your property for a 4-year period and will be equal to 7.5% of your installation cost, your property tax, or $62,500, whichever is lowest. All that to say, New York State residents can save quite a bit of money if they qualify for all offered incentives. Interested in learning more about New York State incentives? Let me know in the comments below. Great, money saved, but what about solar panels ruining curb appeal? Solar systems have come so far in the looks department. Modernized manufacturing has honed in on sleeker designs that blend in with your roof. Panel, color, design, and mounting systems can all be discussed when speaking to professional installers. If you're concerned about curb appeal, the right installer should take that into consideration when designing your solar panel layout. And in some cases, depending on factors like your roof and where the sun hits your property, your installer might be able to craft your design so that the panels aren't seen from the road at all. Speaking of sun, solar systems don't work without it. It's true that solar panels need sunlight to generate electricity. However, they still function and provide electricity at night and on cloudy or rainy days. With optimal sunlight, solar panels will generate an excess amount of electricity. Depending on your location, you will use a solar battery or take advantage of net metering to utilize this excess. Either way, you can rest assured that your home will still have power even when the sun is hiding. But installing solar panels is complex, and what family has time for a big project right now? While each homeowner's project will vary depending on their unique situation, most homeowners find that solar installation is pretty straightforward. Once you've chosen an installer, they'll do a physical inspection of your property. After the inspection, the installer may request preparations like roof or electrical repairs. A professional installer should have internal teams or partnerships with people who can handle these preparations for you. After your home is prepped, your installer will design your system. Usually this is completed without you having to give any input at all. The best installers will also handle acquiring necessary permits from your local government. Final steps include installation and inspection, which your solar installer should coordinate on your behalf. See? Not much is actually needed from you once you sign off on the project. The most reputable installers handle the complexity of the project for you. Okay, that doesn't sound as bad, but aren't all solar installers scammers? Hold up, we're some of the good ones here. And the truth is, there are plenty of good solar installation companies out there. But unfortunately, good actors can get overshadowed by bad eggs. Since the early 2000s, solar panels have lowered in cost. environmental awareness has increased, and government incentives have skyrocketed. All of this has created a booming solar industry, and many installers have hopped on board. Unfortunately, rapid market growth has also led to bad actors taking advantage of clients. It's important to note that door knocking is a widely used sales tactic in the solar industry, and that door knocking does not equal a scammy company. However, a reputable company will never use pushy sales techniques, offer free panels, incredibly low prices, or start your project before the contract is signed. Do thorough research to ensure that a solar installer is reputable and never feel obligated to sign on the dotted line. Pay close attention to the company's reviews and make sure you feel heard, not forced, throughout the process. The best installers will work with you to make the project happen in a way that makes you comfortable and excited to go green. Whew! Almost all solar myths busted. Number 1, federal and state incentives can make the cost of solar installation easier on your wallet. 2, modernized equipment takes curb appeal into account. 3, the installation process should never be complex for the homeowner. 4, solar panels do in fact work without sun. And number 5, the most important truth of all, there are plenty of reputable solar companies out there. Make sure that you choose the right one. What other solar myths have you heard? Let me know in the comments below.